What's going on? You are now watching the Sony APS-C user, and I got another review for you. All of the accessories I talk about on this channel could be a great addition to your Sony camera, or any camera for that matter. But what I'm discussing with you guys is what I use in accompaniment with my Sony APS-C cameras. And some of you guys are probably like, well, I got a camera, I want to do a podcast, but I don't know what kind of microphone to get. There's several amazing options. Okay, right now I'm recording using the Comica VM30. It's a wireless unit. This is one of the most convenient shotgun mics I've ever seen, and it's pretty much the first of its kind because it's wireless, right? But sometimes you want that podcast feel, and the boom mic doesn't really give you the sound that you want. But you don't want to break the bank either, because this VM30 costs about $189, $190, and you may not want to spend that much. So it's like, what do I spend, right? Well, I got a microphone for you that could be what you need, because it does cover almost everything, right? This is the FiFine K688 dynamic podcast microphone, okay? There's been a boom in podcast microphones since the Rode Pod mic, which is a great microphone. I have two of those. I also have the FiFine, forgot the number, but it's just an XLR dynamic microphone. I have that too. But sometimes for you to use those, you need a separate interface. That means you got to buy something like what I use, the Zoom PodTrack P8 or the Rodecaster Pro 2 or whatever. But if you don't want to spend the extra $500 for an interface mixer, podcast mixer, then what do? You can go for a USB dynamic podcast microphone like this one here. But what's dope about this specific microphone is that it's not just a USB microphone. It has an XLR output as well. So if you guys have that interface, the podcast mixer, the Zoom PodTrack P8, or the Rodecaster Pro 2, this here would be an amazing addition, because what I like about this is when I go out somewhere and I want to podcast, if I'm at a hotel somewhere or out at a store or a coffee shop and I want to do a quick recording, I can bring this with me. Maybe not, because it's a little heavy. Let's take a look at what's in the box. Not a lot, to be honest with you. It comes in a nice packaging right here, okay? And I got screamed at by one of you guys for not showing the unboxing on the camera. So I'm gonna do this. Hopefully I don't drop everything. Styrofoam protection, like almost everything. The reason why this is here is because I already opened it. So this is like an unboxing, but not really an unboxing. Unboxing for you, but not for me. It comes with the USB, which was wrapped up. Now, you have to make sure you know this. It comes with a USB-C to USB-A USB cable. So if you're using a device like a MacBook, you must have a dongle so that you can connect this, or purchase a USB-C on Amazon. They're not expensive. I have to purchase one because I need like a very long USB-C cable. This one's not going to do it. Okay. It also comes with the microphone and like a couple of, like a manual. Which who reads these? I don't know, but keep sending them though, because I might read them one day. But here's the microphone here. Okay, it's big. It's not all that heavy. The pod mic, the Rodecaster pod mic, the Rode pod mic is definitely heavier. What I don't like about it is the color of this foam. Look at it. The color is gray. I went on Amazon and bought a black one. I don't want a gray. What is this? Like, I don't, right? The gray looks dope with the white because this comes in a couple of colors. It comes in black, pink, and white. But they all come with this gray. Yeah, and it's pretty flimsy. Here's what the microphone looks like here. All right. Okay. It looks like it has a nice unit inside. But again, I would put this on either way. And it also comes with this screw here, this adapter, which I already am using because I'm going to set it up now. I'm going to test it for you guys so that you guys can hear what it sounds like. I picked up a tabletop mic stand. It's heavy duty. It's right here, okay? And what I'm going to do is I'm going to screw this bad boy in so I can use it right here with you guys, like on the spot. Okay, here we go. Back this up a little bit. All right, you can see it just right off the camera because us podcasters like the camera in the shot, for the microphone in the shot for some reason. It probably makes it look more professional, or makes us feel like it's more professional. So it's in the shot. All right, so yeah, it makes me look like I'm doing something for real, which I am. But all right, and let me plug this USB in, and I'm using Ecamm Live. So all I need to do is select this as an audio option. But oh, let me show you also the mic input. Okay, it comes with the USB input here, the XLR input here, and it comes with a headphone jack, so you can put a headphone in there, which I'm going to use. And it also comes with volume controls for both the headphone and the output from the USB. Not from the USB. No, from the USB. This controller does not work with the XLR, so that's something that you need to be mindful of. So, but the USB out works with the out control as well. So what I'm gonna do is I am going to plug in this USB here. Okay, and I'm going to plug it in my dongle because it's a USB-A, and it should pick it up as an audio device on the system. So I now have the FiFine K688 connected. Had some technical difficulties. I'm cutting it out, so if you're watching this and you don't see all it's straight. But it has a volume control for both the headphone jack and for this microphone here, and the volume's only controllable with the USB out. So if you have it connected to the XLR, which I'm going to test in a second, you won't be able to use the volume control. You got to use it from the interface or the podcast mixer that you're using. But if you are looking for like a podcast microphone, you're using your webcam, and you just need a microphone, this would be a great option for you because I got this when it was on the lightning fast deal on Amazon for like $58. Usually it's $75.99. I'm gonna put an affiliate link down below for you guys to use. But if this is a great option because it has both USB and XLR out, which means you can start off using it as a USB straight into your computer and having decent sound, podcast mic sound for your podcast. And then let's say you want to upgrade your podcast and get a mixer like a Rodecaster Pro or the Zoom PodTrack P8, you can use the XLR out and it's perfect. Another thing I noticed is that it picks up sound pretty bad. So if you are going to use this microphone, you may not want to like be doing a lot of this, or I'm not sure if it's picking that up. I'm gonna find out after. According to the volume controls on Ecamm Live, it looks like it's picking it up. But you got to be cautious of that as well. But again, if you're podcasting, you're having a conversation with somebody, usually your hands is to your side, down or to your side, and you're not really like banging on the microphone. So that's not really a huge issue, but it could be if you are like typing a lot. But this also has an XLR out, so we're going to check that out right now. Now I'm in my studio using the Zoom PodTrack P8 connected to the FiFine through the XLR out. And this is how it sounds when I'm using it in my studio connected through the XLR. Now the volume controls won't work, but I do have volume control here. All right. And I'm able to control the sound with my podcast mixer or your podcast interface. That's the best thing about this microphone. It's only $75.99, and you can use it directly into your computer through the USB, or you can use it with your podcast mixer or any mixer interface, and you got decent sound, studio sound for your podcast. Now, I would probably use this more often because when I was comparing the sounds, because right here I have the Rode Pod mic, which I like. I like the Pod mic. It is considerably heavier than this FiFine, but it doesn't have a USB out, which is fine. I bought this for a specific purpose, and that's to use it with my mixer. But if you are not looking to spend $500 for a interface or a podcast mixer, this microphone would do the job. And if you have a software like Ecamm Live, this is not sponsored, nor is FiFine sponsoring this. I pay for this myself. If you're using a software like Ecamm Live, and let's say you want to use sound effects, this here will give you sound effects. So if I want to do DJ air horn, you can record that. If I wanted to applause, I got it. I got it all here. If I wanted to do a, yep, I have the sounds. Triangle. All right, and you could also input whatever sounds you want. So if you want to play a song like this, I can't play that too long because Epidemic Sound doesn't use this channel, use my other channel as a source for me to use his stuff. But this is a great option using Ecamm Live or any using StreamYards, OBS, Stream Labs Studio, Talk Studio. All of it's a great option, especially if it has its own sound effects, and you can upload your own sound effects. So this microphone is pretty much all you will need, plus some decent lighting, and you can get a ring light for like $80 also. So with one ring light for like $80 on Amazon, and I'll leave a link down below for you guys to purchase that as well, and this FiFine USB XLR microphone, you can have a banging podcast, invite guests using whatever online software you use for podcasting, and you can start your podcasting career today. I mean, today. And it'll cost you less than $100. Well, if you include the light, maybe less than $150. But that's all you need, especially if you're going to use your webcam on your device. All right. And if you would like to like level up and get a camera to use as a webcam to make like the quality even that much better, I'll leave a couple of links down below for you guys to take a look at some cameras that might benefit you at different price points. This camera I'm using right here is the Sony ZV-E10 connected to my Go Stream Deck, my OC Go Stream Deck. You can use it with also the A10 Mini Pro and whatnot through the HDMI. The camera I was using before when I was upstairs in my dining room was the Sony A6700. What I like about that camera is you can connect the USB and get up to 4K streaming on that camera. This here, the ZV-E10, will give you streaming up to 720p. But if you have a capture card like one I have here, like, and it's inexpensive, you can get yourself a HDMI 1080p capture card like this. They cost as little as $15 on Amazon. That I'm gonna leave a link down below for you also. And all of them are affiliate links. So if you choose to use that link to purchase something, I get a small kickback. But all of that will give you an opportunity to have a professional podcast. And you're good to go. All right. So let me go back upstairs. Back in my dining room, and you can see the difference. Here's a USB. It's using the USB to record audio, and before I was using XLR. It's very versatile, and it's definitely, I would say, worth the money because again, you get the best of both worlds. I paid $99 for the Rode Pod mic. Until this day, it costs the same amount. This here costs $25 less, and you have an XLR output and a USB output with controls. And if this is connected to this, right? What I love about this, now I'll give you an example in my studio, right? I'm using Ecamm Live. Now watch this. Using Ecamm Live, what I can do is, let me adjust. I still have my, so if I wanted to, I can still use these. I can still, hold on, make sure, do I have the sound effects? Let me make sure. It's probably really loud though, because I'm looking at the sound. It's probably really loud. So if it's too loud, please, my apologies. Please forgive me. But yeah, again, this is an amazing device to use for those of us who are just getting into podcasting, and we need a suitable, reliable podcast mic that not just will do the job, but allow us to have professional output where people are listening and watching us and thinking, wow, this person has a professional podcast and they know what they're doing. Okay. So if you guys would like to purchase this, the link is down below. At the time I bought this, there was a lightning deal. So I'm not sure how much it costs now. It's probably back up to $75.99. But if you would like to purchase it, affiliate link down below. I get a small kickback. And there's a couple of links down below also if you guys want to purchase a camera, if you want to get a tabletop mic stand and whatnot. I'm going to hook you guys up with some links, and I get a small kickback if you guys choose to use it. But again, if you are looking to start a podcast and you are looking for a decent dynamic microphone to use for your podcast, whether you're using a USB or an XLR interface, this FiFine K688 is just the microphone that you may need for your podcasting needs. So with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. And if you would like to check out another item that I reviewed, click above and over here. Yeah, I'll do it over here because it's space, because my logo is right here. And why is that's the wrong logo, guys. That's for my... Either way, click here and you can check it out, this video here. All right, guys. Appreciate you all. Thank you so much for watching. If you found any value, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and yeah, hit the bell notification. All right. Get us to 1,000 subscribers. All right. I'm out. Peace.